Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Happy April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. Happy 1st of Q2. My goodness, Q2 is already here. By the end of the Q2, we're already going to be in the summer. My goodness, flying right by us here. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. Good morning, Driss, Futures Trading Today, Luna, Nate Dog, SW, NQ Wolf, Vibe Trade Channel, Potamus, Driss, NQ Wolf, Sir Noodles, Charmods, Dave, Cyrus, John, Mike, Silent, Luna, Panchua, Tech Maestro, Matic, Chris, Gad, Charisse, Shady Lady, GW, Ava. Good morning, Darren, Deviate, Ken, O'Keefe, Benji. Good morning, John, Giovanna, David, Martin, Astro Nerd, Mike, Ripper Trader, Lara, Evad. Good morning, Karen, Deborah, Andre, Charlie, Trevor, Brian, Ambretta. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Nathan, Dragon, Shan, Fister5, Augusto. Good morning, Shane, Jim. How Yes, No, Taco Master, Jesse. Good morning, good morning. How we doing, Marcello, WD, EU Sax. Good morning, good morning. Haven't taken any trades yet this morning. Saw some folks here in the Clubhouse killing this to the short side. And yesterday to the long side, we saw some big P&Ls on that big extension to the top side, which was going back. This big perk up. Well, I guess you can't really see it. Let's try a different time frame here. This big old perk up right here. That big perk up. There's like a 1 second candle that was like 29 points in 1 single second. So it was incredible. It was just incredible to see that. It was one of the wildest Globex opens that I've seen in a hot minute. So I didn't trade any of it. I didn't catch a lick of any of that. But we do have some opportunities shaping up for us this week. We do have a lot of stuff on the table. We do have PMI coming out today, the S&P Global PMI. That's going to be due out at 9:45. Unfortunately, we don't have any early data out. We don't have any 8:30 a.m. data. We don't have any 9 a.m. data, but we do have 9:45, which is going to be 15 minutes after the open there for the global manufacturing PMI. We also have the February construction spending out at 10, the ISM manufacturing alongside that one out at 10 as well. And then we get the global manufacturing PMI out at for the S&P global manufacturing PMI for Mexico that's due out at 11, which shouldn't really shake up the markets all that much. The big one's going to be today. I think if you're going to gauge all of the news that's going to be out today, I would say at 10 a.m., the ISM manufacturing for March. That's likely going to be the biggest impact. We also have the Treasury hosting a 3 and 6 month bill auction here at 11:30. We do have Lisa Cook speaking today, but she's speaking well after the market closes. But we are going to have a lot of Fed speakers this week. We have Fed speakers Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a packed schedule on all of those days. I think that most of this week is going to be centered around employment, jobs, unemployment, all of that data where the Fed is going to be adamantly speaking about it. Good morning, Rons. Good morning, Retberg, Georgia Dog. Good morning, Julius, Seth. Good morning. So we do have a very packed schedule this week. Do me a favor, go ahead and smash that lucky like button. Let's see if we can get some likes up. We're going to be giving away a combine this week. We were going to give one away here on Friday, but I mean, there wasn't just, the likes were just not even there. It was something like we had like 900 likes. We're looking for like 1,000. I can't remember. I think we were looking for 1,000 or 1,100 or 1,200. We just weren't getting those likes. So we ended up doing double time. We gave away 2 combines in the Discord. And if we don't get those likes up here on YouTube, then we'll give away more stuff in the Discord. Simple as that. But if we get the likes up here on YouTube, it's really easy to do. You just click that button right below the video. You just click that like button. Super easy to do. We do have a Trade-Evade outage that people are talking about. People have been talking about that all morning, really. Top Step mentioned something about it in their Discord. Let me see what the message was here. They did say they're aware of an issue impacting Trade-Evade users' market data. We will provide an update as soon as available. If you're experiencing issue, please contact support on Discord or on the regular support, topstep.com/support. But yeah, Trade-Evade is having some market data issues. So Yeah, there we have it. 1,500 people with only 500 likes. It was lame. Can't blame me for bouncing. Yeah, that's a great thing too. Is that anytime that we have the stream here on YouTube, and whether or not we're getting the likes or people are being disruptive, we just jump into Discord. I think we ended up, I can't remember. I think we ended up making like $3,000 or $5,000 or something. I don't remember. On Friday, we ended up killing it in the Discord. It was a lot of fun. So it was really, really great. TopStep X did not renew at rebuild, but they're working on it. Yeah, that's another thing. Thank you, Dave, for bringing that up. That's another thing that's going on here. It is April 1st, so watch out for a lot of lame April Fool's jokes floating around there. By the way, Market Clubhouse is exclusively signing ICT as their partner here, by the way. Just kidding, April Fools. Wow, what an incredible joke that was. Watch out for anybody stupid enough to make a joke that ridiculous. If you're dumb enough to make that joke and you have followers that are dumb enough to believe that joke, oh, by golly, you should you should really be looking at your priorities there. We are coming down here in the NQ. We are coming down towards these 500s here. Do you know at which time should the rebill happen, Rips? I have one today and don't know if I contact support since it hasn't happened. I'm not sure. I don't think it's like at a specific time. I'm not really sure. 518 here, coming down towards that 492 point of control. Nothing really signifying that we should be dropping here. Just kind of unwinding from that whole perk up that we saw in the Globex section there. So we are coming down, watching here at these 505s. But most of the trade today is going to be pretty much driven by market structure. And we will possibly see a little bit of the data playing in today. Rebuild for me is always overnight, so if that hasn't happened by now, probably a good idea to contact support. Thank you for that there, Travis. So yeah, we have filled the imbalance that we created on the Globex session there on that 15-minute candle. Things are kind of coming down. NVIDIA is facing down 900 right now, trading at 904. I don't see the manual lockout on TopStep X anymore, so I turned my PC off. Is anybody else missing the manual lockout button on TopStep? That's interesting if it's gone. I saw somebody locking their account today. Yeah, it's there for you too. Okay. Yeah, maybe check the browser that you're using there. Oh, it's gone for you, Silent? My goodness. Oh, it's there for some people, gone for some people. I guess they're they're removing it from the people who didn't use it. Any Rhythmic discounts you can offer? Rhythmic is free if you're on TopStep. You just have to pick NinjaTrader. Are you talking about like full depth? No. If you're looking for full depth, it depends on what you're looking for. There's a free 15-day trial if you're using it through Bookmap. I guess it depends on your browser window width. Okay. David says they're 1K away from payout. Nice. Good for you, David. Good luck. Don't try to push the issue. 1K away from payout. Does that mean you're 5 days away from payout? 5 days at 200 or more? Manual lockout still available using Opera. Thank you for that, Dave. TopStep X this month. Yeah, I think I'm going to be definitely using some TopStep X this month. Can you switch brokers midstream? Sure. I mean, you can do anything you want. Nobody's going to stop you from changing brokers. Thank you for that, Pat. Posting in the MC levels there. Manual lockout is so that you do not have to have any trades left for the day. It's like an extended shot clock. And we are coming down here. I'm going to try a little bit of a short here. Seeing if we can actually break through this 505, targeting below 500s here. And I would do an add if we get back up towards, let's see here, right around there, 515. Seems fair. So seeing if we could break down these 505s to the downside here. We do actually bust that loose. Yeah, we definitely we have a gap in the Qs. I mean, we're coming down in the S&Ps as well. I want to see if we have continued sell side pressure here. There was a little bit of absorption in betwixt 515 and 505 there that could kind of stir things up, but if we do break down that 505, we do have room all the way through 491 down to 469 if we have the continued weakness on the market here. We're not seeing any of these bounces really being bought up. We had a chance at 534 quarters for the bounce to be bought up, but we're just not seeing it. There we are through 505. So lockout is on Chrome, not on Edge. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, we are short here, looking for these 505s to sort of hold to the downside here. We don't have any news that's going to be out until 9:45, I believe, is the first release. 9:45 is the final S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. That is the first release that's going to be due out today that will be affecting the market. There's some Canadian data and some Brazilian data that's out earlier than that, but I don't think it'll stir up the market all that much. I use Edge and I can see the lockout. Yeah, that's interesting. It's showing on some sessions and not on others. Very, very strange. Is there a max size for live accounts with Top Step? If you're trading well consistently on XFAs, do they keep adding the accounts to live? That's right. There's no maximum on live. You could have $1 million live account if you wanted. I mean, if you got it up there. I'm sure everybody wants $1 million live account. It depends on how well you're trading, though. Joker says, thanks to watching you and learning from your streams on Top Step Live, I managed to make my first 1K day today on my XFA. You rock. Nice work there, Joker. If you need an edge in the market, don't let it be Microsoft Edge. Some sound advice right there. Do you still plan on starting to trade on Top Step X in April? Yeah, I'm going to. There's a couple announcements that are going to be out this month for Top Step X that I will be looking at talking about here on the stream. And when those announcements hit, when the news drops, that's when I'm going to be switching over to Top Step X. Not going to invest much time anymore on Top Step TV after what I saw the chat moderator was doing. What was that? Share with us, Richard Harris. What was the chat moderator doing? Hey, Rips, out of curiosity, have you had to adapt your trading strategies often? I've found a scalping plan that works for me, but worried it might not last. Yeah, you have to change your strategy with the market as it evolves and changes, ebbs and flows in the market. But overall, changing your bottom line strategy. I mean, if you have a strategy that's working, you shouldn't abandon it if you have a bad week or let's say it's even a bad month. I mean, your strategy should be back tested so that you have proven that it works and you know the hit rate of it. But yeah. I've been on X for months and they blocked me because of mentioning lag. It's 6 days ago. They blocked me, bro. I don't know what you're talking about there. Joe. I need $1 million account so I can prove that I can get an account to 500K. There you go. The fastest way to make $1 million in the stock market is to start with 10. Is there any worry with Top Step with all of the CFD platforms going down in the US? No, not at all. They actually bring traders to live. I'm one of them. They brought me up into a live account where my orders are actually hitting the market. So no, I don't have any fear about that. They are interested in working with live traders versus other companies are not. I can't connect to Rhythmic. Do I need it? I'm connected to Rhythmic right now without any issues. See if we get below these 500s here. Good morning for Zoo. How you doing? Trade of 8 data delayed all of a sudden. Bob, I believe that there was a warning kind of issued about Trade of 8 this morning, and it was posted above. Trade of 8, don't let me place trades today because it's asking for an update data. I asked support, not answer. Yeah, there's they posted something in their Discord about that right now. Yeah. So I'd be looking for this to kind of get down to that 491 level. I'm looking for any kind of weak bounces I could add into here. We're not getting, I mean, we had a bounce up to 512. I wanted to get filled at my 515 order there. Guess I could bring this, I kind of like where it's at right now. So moving forward on TopStep TV, at least for the interim, I'm probably only going to be on fast markets every Tuesday. I felt like that was a good, that was kind of a good spot for me. And that way I'm not on all the time. So just reducing it down to just being on every single Tuesday for fast markets, I think is kind of going to be my sweet spot moving forward. Done for the day. Positive day. Hope for all of you too. Nice work there, Dan. Way to go. So yeah, not on TopStep TV today, but likely on tomorrow. There might be like, one power hour every month or 2 months peppered in there. Yeah, I think I still will do, I'll still do like 1 power hour. They want me on as much as possible. So it really just comes down to whatever I can handle. It's been a lot. It's been a lot to do. A lot of appearances. It's been a lot. Yeah, the power hour. We'll still do a power hour. Maybe we'll do, instead of 1 week doing a fast markets, we'll do a power hour. So we are pumping back up here. Let's see if we get all the way back up to 515 or not. But let's see if we, I do want to give away a combine if possible. I'm going to set the goal pretty high today. We'll set it at 1,300 likes for April Fools. Lucky 13. So if we get it up to 1,300 likes, then we'll do free combine giveaway. How about that? Yeah, because you are the only one that actually trades when you're on. Yeah. I remember when we did the takeover, there's a really funny part of the takeover. When Dakota and I were doing it, it was like the market was open and Dakota was telling some story about something that wasn't trading related. And I was, trading and reading the market, and we were doing really, really well, and we were up money. And then the chat was like, Rips, let Dakota finish the story. I look at the clock and it's like 9:35. The markets are going crazy. And there's like a portion of the chat saying, Rips, let him tell the story. So I think that there's a good portion of people that watch TopStep TV that aren't really interested in live trading. I mean, I personally, if I was going to be watching a trading show, I'd want to see live trading. But I mean, everybody's different. Yeah, Trade of 8 has issues this morning, folks. If you're using Trade of 8, there are going to be issues with Trade of 8, unfortunately. Too much noise on TopStep TV. Try trading. Try trying to trade your XFAs or live account while being a guest on the show. It's tough. Takeover was the best segment they had for fast markets, to be honest. Yeah, I thought so too. It was great. I thought the takeover was fun. We had a lot of, I think it was the highest retention for people tuning into TopStep TV ever, which was great. Stories could be told midday. Opening is for trading. That's what I thought. The other portion is looking for fire drills. Yeah, people are. You go into TopStep TV chat, the YouTube chat, and it's just like without fail, within 5 seconds, you're seeing somebody saying fire drill today, free reset today, it's fire drill today. It's like, really? It's crazy. Takeover Rips of Dakota, absolute fire. I like that one. It was a lot of fun. No, I didn't cut ties with TopStep TV. Are you kidding me? No. It's just, I literally went to them. I said, this is burning me the heck out. This is like way too much. and we wanted to reduce the time. I said, I can't do this. This is way too much for me. I just said, I'd rather be on, like once a week, something in that realm, because it was just way too much. Study the order block and inefficiencies webinar this long weekend. Now my charts are full of drawings. There you go. Nice. Hey, there's our dip below 500. Didn't get our ad up at 515, but that's okay. Yeah, we're doing a fire drill. We're doing a fire drill today. I'm giving away... oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. I am doing a fire drill today. I'm giving away 1,500 XFAs that each have $10,000 in them. And to sign up, you go to april.fools/topstep. Topstep X ad platform last week was trying to get in the big short on NQ, but could not get in 200 plus points. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, what'd you think, Charmods, of the... we have, by the way, we do have a webinar. Finally, we're doing a webinar again on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're doing a webinar after the bell at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Chicago time. Ribs, who is Tim at Topstep? I notice whenever he's around on Topstep TV, you see cancel culture at its best. I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. Just signed up at April.Fools. How do I get the account now? You signed up really, really quickly there. That was fast. I can't believe you signed up so fast. How's your hotkey tool coming? It's coming. I've been dying to get it testing and in the mix here. Hopefully very, very soon. Am I on Topstep TV today? I'm not. Saw some videos on YouTube as well, but your MC is awesome. Is always excited about the next webinar. There you go. Nice. Will the webinar be recorded? Yes. Always is. Did you miss the vote on the webinar? I didn't post a vote. We're just going to do in the order that I think is going to be best for releasing these, because there's pretty much 4 of them that are done. So I'm just going to... I want to go through them in a very specific order. I was thinking about that this weekend when I was finalizing one of them. Let's see if we can actually get this breakdown here. I'm adding in a second lot. See if we get this breakdown below 500. Feels slow today. Not sure how on the game I am. I would take a break if you're feeling slow. Just take a break. Let's see here. Lightning fast on the 1st of April for some reason. Well, that's good for you. It'll be a loss in the mornings. I'm going to be on for fast markets still. I still will be on. I will absolutely still be on. Don't worry. Fast markets, I'll still be there. No worries at all there. Yeah, I'm still going to be on fast markets. But once a week instead of, I was doing 3 appearances a week, sometimes even more. Yeah, we are seeing some liquidity back in the markets here, which is great. Which am I on Topstep this week? You'll be tomorrow, most likely. More likely than not going to be tomorrow. Let's see if this pumps up to like 506, 507, then I can do an ad up there. It's interesting, Nvidia's kind of holding at these lows, this 905 level. The S&Ps look like they want to get comfortable down at 5305 or so. Yeah, Trade-A-Bait is still having issues. So just be careful if you're using Trade-A-Bait. Just watch up here if we get a pump up to like 506, 507. Volume is pretty minuscule here. Got 1,200 people here watching. Please smash the like button. If we get up to 1,300 likes, we will give away a free Topstep Combine. Rips, at what point do you scrap the ad and move your stop? That's a good question, actually. Very good question. It depends. It depends on what I'm observing in the order flow here. If I am seeing, a lot of strength, I mean, right now you could argue that tuck below 500 was a draw of liquidity. And then we have gathered enough liquidity to kind of reverse here. I would want to see kind of rejection up here at 510, 511. Final rejection up here at 515 all the way up to like 519. So I kind of like how I have my stops and how everything's kind of playing out here. Back after a 3-month break. Nice. Welcome back. Time change this weekend in Europe. Does that mean that we're going to have Euro close back at 11:30? That'd be nice. Other brokers are fine. Interesting. I'm curious if Trade-Evade is only exclusive to TopStep right now. I have to say that TopStep did what they could for TopStep X malfunction. They gave us back all losing trades, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's nice working with a company like that where they take care of their traders, whereas a lot of other funding companies don't really do that as much. See if we can get an ad up here. Watching. Just kind of stepping back up. I'm going to do an ad right there. Seeing if we can get a break back down below 505 or so. There's some liquidity right where we're parked at 515. So if we get filled there, it'd be nice having 4 lots and then try to come back down to say 505, flip out 2, and then look for the rest below 500. Do you know how one would be able to fix the issue with Trade-Evade? Just patience. Nothing really that you could do. Just have to be patient. UK entered their daylight savings. So does that mean is Euro closed at 11:30? Is that right? Yeah, I know the markets are closed today. Euro closes all day long today, but Euro closes back to 11:30 Eastern time, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, perfect. Good to know. All right, let's see if we can get this jumping below 505s now. So it is a top step issue. Gotcha. 11:30 Eastern. That's when I like to have Euro close. Tanner says, boom, 150K combine pass. Now that I've done it, 150K is way more worth it than the 50K. Much more comfortable. Nice work there, Tanner. Not an easy feat, by the way. Not easy to pass those 150Ks, so congrats. Appreciate your rips. Your morning stream is hands down the best pre-market show out there. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you. So I want to see if we have basically this 511, 512 starting to hold. A good ad would be up at that 515 level. But I do expect that we could see a lot of traffic up here at 511. Right now we are kind of seeing that. It's very low volume here, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oops. There we go. Go ahead and smash that like button again. If we get up to 1,300 likes, what are we at right now? We'll do a poll at 500 as well. Like that number comfortably for a poll. We're at 463 right now. Get up to 1,300, we do a top step combine giveaway. So the more that this holds up at this 511 area without buyers showing up and carrying us through this shelf of volume, the more likely it is that we can kind of roll over here. But it is contingent upon whether or not we find rejection up here, 511 all the way up to 515. We have some bidders that are showing up that we're just kind of selling into as well, which is good for the shorts. I'm going to add another one there. Nice little rollover. Let's see if we can continue this. Nice roll into the ground here. We want to see this comfortably below 505. That's where we'd see some nice fading to the downside. NVIDIA is kind of holding above 905, but if NVIDIA started to roll here, that could give some nice pressure to the downside here. There's that 505. Do we have a gap open last evening on NASDAQ? Yes, we do, Chris. Yes, we do. Ribs, how do you know it wasn't a stop run to the upside? I mean, it's just too low volume for that to be a stop run. Way too low volume. That wouldn't be a stop run at all. I mean, you'd see stops getting popped, and we're not seeing that at all. So here, let's do this. Put 2 to cover there. Get that, because I have to hit the restroom here. There we go. Nice little flushacito, and then we'll take one more off right there. And there we go. I'm going to hit a little restroom break here. Nice connection on that trade. Just like that. We're up $269 per account. So be right back after a quick little restroom break here. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Oh, I don't like that big old buy down there at 493 halves. Not a big fan. I'm going to actually move my stop down, locking in a little bit more profit here. Anybody catch that move there to the downside? That beautiful roll there? Anybody? See if we perk back up here to 506 and get stopped out. Oh, nice. O'Keefe got it. Dave got it. Look at that. Nikki trades. Nice. Look at that. Way to go. Good trading, everybody. Made a few hundred in my 50K XFA. Nice work there, Georgia Dog. 2.4K in profits. Wow, look at that. Nice. Way to go. Clubhouse trial link here. There you go. There you go. All right, stopped out. So what does that put us up on the day so far? We were at nothing. Puts us up $1,300. And that's copied across 4. Tops up. I meant to do 3. We're copied across 4 today. I don't know why, but whatever. We'll do it. There you go. Copied across 4. Somebody was commenting on this weekend saying that my P&L is not transparent enough and it's fishy and things are going on. It's like, okay. Go watch those other streamers. Made 1,400 on a 50K combine in the London session. Still looking for entries here. Good luck to you there, Varun. Yeah, I'm hiding. It's a big ruse. We're all hiding. 10 tops up accounts would be amazing. Stay tuned. We'll see. We'll have to see this month. We may have some information coming out about that. How can you copy trade in your platform? Good question, Alfred. Here's the link for the copy trader. Where's your little sparkle in your eye today? I must not have my eye drops in there, Percy. PW in here trolling, it sounds like. That person is so starving for engagement that they literally have been pumping an April Fool's joke for like 2 weeks because the only engagement they get is when they post about ICT on Twitter. So their whole thing today is that they're saying that they're signing to their little rinky-dink affiliate thing. We're signing ICT. And then that person who has their religious followers who are dumb as a bag of rocks are all going to say, oh my God, this person signed ICT. This is amazing. And they're all, I don't know how to check the calendar. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with trading? Where do I see myself? I mean, still doing the same thing because I enjoy it. Only for Top Step or using NinjaTrader is okay. It works with NinjaTrader and Tradeovate. Signed him to what? Who knows? Nobody knows what this whole signing thing means. Sign them to their... We have news on our platform. That's... Whatever. I'm not even going to go into it. Hey, Rips, do you think we fill the gap below? Yeah, there's a very good chance that we could. We have a gap right now for looking on the 15-minute here. We have a gap right here. Boom, boom. Right there. Do we fill that gap? Pretty likely. Rips to the fire drill. 5x 50Ks for 450 each come with a reset at rebuild. Yes. Yes. They automatically reset at your rebuild date if they're blown. If they're not blown, they won't reset. But they reset for $4.50. If you want to reset them before that rebuild date, it's $49. Rips on your membership. Are you on camera like this most of the day? Depends on the price action. If there's no price action, we don't trade it. If there is price action, we're trading it. Simple as that. But am I going to be on all day, all the time? Probably not. Hey, Ribs, what are those blue line levels you have on your chart? Pivots, hourly high, hourly low. Or are you talking about these ones? These blue lines? Oh, those are the market clubhouse levels. Those are released every single day, every morning. Checking out to see if the hair game is on point. Check and check. Going to be a good week. That's a good indicator. We got to have that pushed out for TradingView. The Rips hair indicator. Found that out if you're down like 1K in the account and rebuild is coming up. It's time to YOLO. Yes, I agree. I'm not even kidding. That's a fantastic strategy. If it's like the day before your rebuild and you still have equity in your account, but it's low and it's like you want to blow the account, just run it up. For sure. Is Tradeovate not working? Correct. Tradeovate is busted this morning. Are institutions trading before the market open? Well, there is no market open. I mean, so that's a loaded question. So there are institutional traders that are not only in the US, but overseas. We have Asia, Asia Pacific, Euro. We have a lot of different traders all over the world. And so their markets are open at different times than our markets. And, you know, you have the Kakron, you have the DAX, you have the Nikkei, you have the Euro stocks, you have all sorts of different markets that are open at different times from the US markets. But the US market is arguably the one that catches the most volume liquidity, depending on the session. But for the most part, it's always going to happen like that. So yeah, large institutional traders are going to be trading around the clock, but you're going to have most of the volume happening during the New York session, depending on what the thing that you're trading is. If you're trading the DAX, or, you know, if you're trading something else other than the US indices, then, you know, you're going to have different areas, different times of liquidity. It's Tradeovate playing April Fools because it's not fun. Yeah, exactly. So Tradeovate's answer was, hello, thank you for using Tradeovate. Market data is not prorated, so regardless of when you subscribe to market data during the month, the full price applies. And for the current month only, market data will typically renew automatically at the end of the month, which would be the live data for the next month unless the new renewal is canceled. Interesting. What is the issue with Tradeovate? I had placed one trade this morning with no problem. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's intermittent. We have some people who have issues with it and some people who do not. Have my Tradeovate on all morning, no issues. Interesting. You talk about which FOMC speakers we should pay attention to. All of them. Absolutely all of them. They're all very, very important. There's some that are, you know, produce more fireworks than others. There's some that are kind of middle of the road. There's some that, I mean, it's all different, right? There's not one speaker that carries more weight, except for, I mean, if you're talking about Jerome Powell, Jerome Powell carries a lot of weight. Jerome Powell's the one who's making the final call. So he's going to carry the most weight. Yeah, some are voting, some are not. That is correct. But, you know, Raphael Bostic, I don't think is a voting member this year, but he carries a lot of weight in his words because he was a voting member last year. Did Powell release big news on Friday? No. Basically, both of the events on Friday were kind of duds. Not really much ado about nothing, really. Let's get those likes up, folks. We get up to 1,300 likes. There's 1,400 of you folks watching. If we get up to 1,300 likes, we will give away a free Top Step Combine. Very, very easy to do. You just look right below that live stream and you just go, bagoosh, smash that like button there. Hey, Ribs, how do you at the Mag 7 at the same time? I have multiple screens, which I've posted on my Instagram. I have multiple screens where I can kind of monitor everything in my battle station here. My standalone Tradeovate account is not affected. How about, Adam, how about your Top Step Tradeovate account? Do you use Top Step and Tradeovate? Because I think that's where the issue is rooted right now. I think that's where most of the people are having their issues this morning. I have both and no issues for me. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Julius. Rips, do you find TPO charts any good or useful? I used to trade on TPOs, but I don't anymore. I prefer trading on Bookmap currently. Everybody's different, though. Everybody's different. Did Top Step trademark Tradertainment? I believe so. Also, Combine, Top Step Combine, I believe they trademarked that. They have I'm sure they have a lot of different trademarks, but I think Tradertainment is one that they did trademark. Am I having issues with NinjaTrader 8? I'm not. I have had zero issues this morning. This was the one trade that we took this morning. We shorted, added, covered. Nice trade. I would have liked to be short up here, though. But you can't always get what you want. Have a Top Step Tradevate account. No issues for me. Good to know. So, yeah, some people are having issues. Some people are not. Don't understand why so many data issues. I think that, it's tough to keep all of this rolling. I mean, what's crazy is that there was, I want to say it was in like 2022. There's a lot of nicey stocks that like on the opening print, they like gapped up, gapped down. It was crazy. Like McDonald's, Boeing. Like I'm trying to remember what it was. There's a bunch of nicey stocks. Somebody's got to remember this day. It's one of these mornings where it was just like crazy. And we had like crazy gaps all over the place. And it was like big name stocks, Fortune 100 companies. It was crazy. Yeah. You remember that, Charles? Yeah. It was crazy because like everything, if you were trading options, you could have got paid a bunch. And it was like gapping all around and going crazy. But like that just shows you that even like the NYSE itself has issues. There's going to be issues when you're talking about an electronic thing like this. Electronic trading is going to have, Boeing, Gap, McDonald's. Yeah, exactly. You remember that? There was a lot of them. It was crazy. I just remember looking at my charts and it was like, I want to say these stocks are like up 20% or something like this. It was crazy. I think it was in 2022. Maybe it was 21. I want to say 22 though. It was nuts. Watched and followed quite a few futures traders. You're by far my favorite. Ribs. Don't even watch. Hey, thanks, Matt. Appreciate you. That's nice. Was it Tesla too? I don't remember Tesla. Tesla's a NASDAQ stock. It was only NYSE stocks. It was a NYSE, NYSE. New York Stock Exchange. Listed on the NYSE. Those gaps were crazy. Yeah. What year was that? But anyway, the point of the story is that it affects, everything's affected. It's not just, some prop firms here and there or some platforms here and there. There's times when the SIBO had issues last year. The SIBO had issues where it was, it was scary. I had like, SIBO is going to have issues from time to time, but I had a position open and I couldn't close it. And then I could close it. And then thankfully I closed it. And then it was like, nobody could close their positions. And I think I closed it in the profit, but like the SIBO, you couldn't have any options positions closed at a certain time. It was just horrible. You have issues. As an electronic trader, you're always running that as a risk. I've had times where I've had large positions that I couldn't get out of due to a broker issue. Love to hear people complain about data issues. Go back to the 1990s when you had to wait on orders to come back from the pit to get fill price. I know I was a clerk trying to kick out fills. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for letting us know there, Hoop. Yeah, and also, back when, you'd have to call a broker to get a fill. Back in the before you were doing, that just crazy. We're very, very spoiled now. I made $186,000 from Zoom during the pandemic, $272,000 from GME. Been working on making my first million. I'm 23. I want my first million before 26. There you go, Eric. I love the goals. We are getting old. It says January 2023 and have a wait. Seriously? January 2023? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like the end of 22, I guess you could say. So January 2023 is when the whole NYSE stock issue happened. Boy, that seemed like it was in 2021. Stock market, just different time dilation. Good morning, Rips. Your voice sounds so well with this gentle, elegant, deep house I got playing in the background. Nice. We're listening to some deep house in the clubhouse. Some deep clubhouse. You want to know how to change account using Chart Trader Ninja 8 seems to be stuck on Sim. Just select the account from the drop down in Chart Trader. And if that's not working, restart Ninja Trader. Tradevate now saying your user is associated with Top Step. If you'd like to get full access to Tradevate's functionality, please register a new user with Tradevate directly. Whoa. Crazy. Ribs, happy Easter from Amsterdam. Hey, thank you. Started 2003 at Euronext stock market, but 08 and 09 were the best years back then. Very cool to have you with us. Thank you for joining us. Remember when Y2K was all the hoopla? Yeah, everybody was freaking out about that. It's kind of funny too, because it's like, you just could have ran a simulation. They did. Nothing happened. But then there's still a bunch of people like still saying, oh, well, maybe. Just because we ran these simulations, it's still on the table. Yeah, Y2K was a funny time. You go into a computer store and they'd have stickers literally on computer towers for sale. Like Y2K compliant, or like, don't forget to turn off your computer January 31st, 1999. This is so ridiculous. Don't forget to turn off your computer, everybody, because if you leave it on, they're going to take over. Remember those stickers they used to have? It's like ridiculous. Turn it off. Make sure you turn off your computer. Yeah, it may blow up. It was ridiculous. I tried to explain Y2K to my kids. They were like, y'all were dumb. The Y2K stickers were epic. Yeah. I wish I still had some of those. I just remember being in, looking through like, what was that computer store? CompUSA, Circuit City. Neither are around anymore. Browsing through Circuit City. Gosh, those were good times. Looking for some nice cassettes. For my Walkman. Yeah, Radio Shack. Ty Lopez bought Radio Shack, turned it into a meme coin. Thanks a lot, Ty. Oh, goodness. Circuit City was a jam. Circuit City was amazing. They had their stores were like shaped like plugs. Oh, man. Those were the good days. Tower Records. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the booths where you could actually listen. What was that one CD store? There was Warehouse. Yeah, the one CD store where you could listen to a bunch of CDs in there. Anyway, good stuff. Good times. Now you got Spotify. You can queue up any song instantly. Sam Goody. There you go. That's the one. Sam Goody. That was a great one. Circuit City was great for open box and then return 30 days later and get your money back. I didn't know about that trick. You're giving away age. Yep. 8 CDs for 99 cents. Yeah, what was that? Columbia Records, wasn't it? Columbia House. There you go. Columbia House. There you go. The only reason Y2K was not a catastrophe was because governments and business spent about $100 billion on fixing code ahead of the data roll, and ahead of the date roll. It was not a storm in the teacup. I didn't know about that. Am I currently accepting students? Even better, you can come and check it out for 7 days and see if it's a good fit for you. Turns out you may like it, you may not like it. That's why we do 7 days. Sharper Image, man. Sharper Image was great. I feel like Sharper Image is still around, but there's no brick and mortar, obviously. Peaches Record and Tapes? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm waiting for my next trade here. I'm not really seeing all that much. We are seeing a little bit of exhaustion, but volume is incredibly low here. I liked what we were going for that reject below 500. Oh yeah, Fries. Recapping our teens with ribs. Fries was the best. I can't believe they closed. I can't believe that Fries closed. That's a shame. Fry was magical. Sharper Image is still in my local mall? No way. I can't believe that. Y'all probably took pictures with Kodak. Yeah, we had to develop our film, believe it or not. There's no, the only instant film you had was Polaroid. It's better days when people were not buried in their phones. I'm telling you. Let's see here. UK is closed today, impacting volume. Yeah, they're going to be closed all day. I don't think it's going to impact volume all too much once the market opens here, but we do have light data, and that's by design. All the good data is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got NFP this week, which is going to be wild. Remember, if we get up to 1,300 likes here, folks, we do give away a free Top Step Combine. Who doesn't like free? Yeah, you get your film developed by some random person. He'd look through all your photos. Different times. Kind of a weird thing to think about. Take a bunch of pictures, some random person sees all your photos. A weird time, right? Make doubles of the nudies. Did you work at a photo booth by chance? Or not a photo booth, but I guess what do they call that? You could get it done at any kind of pharmacy or Kodak. Up 400 and done. Nice work there, Alexander. Way to go. Going on holiday and don't even know if your pictures were okay until you get them back from the store, right? And then it's like, yeah, you get them all obstructed. You had a smudge on the lens or something like that. Now you post them to the internet so millions of random people see them. There you go. I thought remembering when the dollar menu at McDonald's was a thing made me old at age 26, but you got me beat. General merchandise was Amazon in the 80s. Order from a catalog and watch it come out on the conveyor belt. I didn't have any of that. With general merchandise, I don't remember that one. Overhead projectors in school. Remember those little markers drawn on those things? If we got to 500 likes, we're going to do a poll. Let's see. Let's have a look here. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. All right. NQ is at 0.21%. Will the NQ end the day above 0.21% or below 0.21%? All right, here we go. Here's our poll for the NQ. Post the link for the Discord. Yeah, it's right here. Nightbot's going to do it. You guys still having issues with market data? Not sure. There you go. There's Nightbot posting the link right there. Hey, Hydro. Good to see you. Mr. Radio Perfect Voice. Welcome back, Hydro. Good to have you back with us. Hopefully you had a nice vacation. Nice break from the markets there. Four months. Wow. It's a nice break. I took about 6 months off. 4 months is like recharge for sure. Ribs, please keep calm. You speaking. My baby just peacefully passed out. She finished her bottle perfect now. The market open. There you go. Nice work there, Ramez. So I use the MBO bundle on Bookmap. I have Global Plus, but I don't recommend that people run out and get it. I think that if you have the global version on its own, it's going to be fine. You don't need to rush out and get Global Plus or the MBO data bundle. All you really need is the CME package, which is $40 a month, and regular old global. And we do have a discount on Bookmap if you're interested. And by the way, if you folks see at the top of the chat there that's pinned, there's a star, right? And it says start trading futures with Top Step. And there's this link right here. If you folks do click this link, it does help me out. So if you do want to support, you don't have to buy anything. You just click that link if you want to be supportive of the stream. Because something happened with their whole tracking system, and it really messed things up. But yeah, if you want to support the stream, you just click that. And that's just click it and you can close the window. And that helps support the stream if you'd like to. Learning all this Bookmap stuff, it's crazy and cool. Yeah, the Bookmap stuff is very difficult on the onset, and you'll have multiple times where if you end up whatchamacallit, if you can think that you're seeing something, right? You can think that you're seeing something and then you don't, right? And then you don't at all. And it can kind of trick you, right? It can kind of trick you. And that was the hardest part for me with Bookmap. And so if you're watching Bookmap, it can kind of give you some false signals where you think you know what you're watching, and then it does something entirely different. Confirmation bias. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. And Bookmap is really good at throwing false positives your way, and you have to spend a lot of time with it. The one of the best features in Bookmap is that it records your screen with a Bookmap file every single day if you have it set up this way. When you launch Bookmap, there's an option. Don't forget, we can also add a little tip. Rips always come in the morning with the TA I've missed. Thank you, Satoshi. Appreciate you. Give it up here for Satoshi. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Nice $5 dono there. Thank you. Your name is Satoshi Dono. How about that? One of the best features in Bookmap is that you can actually record with the built-in function and then go back and watch it at any speed that you want. Any speed at all. Managed to win 6 months of Bookmap to try. There you go. Nice. So what I recommend is that you turn on that recording feature because it records files for a Bookmap file. It doesn't do like an OBS screen record thing. And the great part about that is that you can go back and watch it at 0.25x speed, and then with the gift of hindsight, you can go and see what Bookmap looks like when a certain thing happens. And you just keep watching these things, and your implicit memory will pick up on these patterns. What's the best way to read Bookmap and not get duped? Yeah, it's time. It's time, and it's studying it. You have to study. You can just kind of have it up and watch it all the time, but I got ahead with it by studying it. And like, for instance, we can go back and look at this dump right here. You know, I would want to watch this market action right here. I'd want to watch that whole piece of market action, and I'd want to watch it at 0.25x speed and have the time and sales up and see what that looks like. Where we came down, we gathered liquidity and we could not break above basically 44s, 45s. And then what that looked like on that dump. What did that appear like on Bookmap? Is there something that I can try to remember from that pattern that I can see the next time that that's happening? What did the bid and the offer look like? What was it? How was it being exchanged? So that's the way that I would recommend that you would study Bookmap. Watching it will get you there, but studying it will get you there even quicker. And there's a lot of clues that you can find by using something like Bookmap. I like using it. Some people, it's a lot of noise. For some people, it can be too distracting, right? So if you have a working strategy right now and you try to employ something like this and it adds noise to your current strategy, I don't recommend it for you. There's certain folks that it's going to be more of a hindrance than a help. And I would say that for you people that have that, that mentality where you're always looking for the best, shiniest, brightest news thing, it's okay. It may not just work for you. And it's just one of those things where if it doesn't work for you, oh well, it's not a big deal. It's just a thing. Right. And by no means by using Bookmap are you all of a sudden going to be able to predict what the outcome of the market is. I still read Bookmap from time to time and get it completely wrong. But there's times when I'm so laser locked in with Bookmap, I can't imagine being able to read what I'm reading on Bookmap simply with just, time and sales or a bar chart. But the thing is, you have to remember too, my history of trading started out with just reading a price ladder and time and sales and price ladder. That was it. That's what I traded off of for a very long time. And so Bookmap supplemented a lot of what I was already doing, and it took off a lot of pressure from my mental state of watching this. And so for me, it was like the perfect puzzle piece that just slid in. So everybody's different. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, oh well, it's just a tool. It's just a thing. And you don't have to use Bookmap. There's heat map tools in Quant Tower, in Jigsaw, I don't know if Tradeovate has anything similar to it. I'm not sure. But it's just, heat maps, and it's just a way to represent. It's just a different way. Like, you can map data on a line chart, on a pie chart, on a bar chart. It's just a way to map the market data in a way to look at it differently. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, back to Tradeovate here. We're bouncing off that kind of point of control where we conducted a lot of volume there in the session. This was such a crazy move, and then this is our Friday. Just ugh. Look at how gross that was. Just disgusting. Terrible. Quant Tower has almost everything in one. Yeah, they have footprint. I think they even have TPO over in Quant Tower as well. Yeah, I used to do footprint TPOs. Everything's, I think that it's worthwhile to try every different flavor of ice cream when it comes to trading. You might find out that you love trading futures, you hate trading options. You might find out that you love trading small cap equities, you hate everything else. It's worth trying to find everything that you like, because the market offers so many different ways to make money. You can make money trading futures, options, equities, crypto. I mean, there's all different markets out there, Forex. You might find, futures is a great market because it's repetitive and you can play the same patterns, and you're playing the same instrument every single day for the most part. And if you tire of one instrument, there's many other instruments to choose from. If you don't like playing the drums, pick up the electric guitar. If you don't like playing the guitar, pick up the bass, slap the bass around. A lot of different ways to find your pick. So when it comes to trading, don't limit yourself. Don't limit your upside. There's a lot of different ways that you can find success in trading. But also, that doesn't mean that if you get a little success doing one thing, that you should all of a sudden jump into something else. If you get a little success in the NQ and you say, all right, well, that was fun. Let's try the Russell now. Don't be bouncing around too much, because you don't want to always be chasing a new car. Find something that fits with your personality and then trade into that. I've traded a lot of different things throughout my career, and I wouldn't be the trader that I am today unless I traded all of those different things. But I spent a decent amount of time on all of the different asset classes or instruments that I traded. Got to stop trading today. I'm at 1,300 with rips this morning. Nice, Dave. Yeah, lock it up. Why not? Lock it up. $1,300 is a great day. I love options, specifically SPX options. Turned $60 contracts, 2.4K each last week when we dumped end of day. Nice. It's very, very risky, but if you're good at managing risk, SPX can be a great vehicle. It's just extremely dangerous in the wrong hands. I know many people that have lost a lot of money trading SPX. There's a lot of, it's a very much a temptress in the way that it can really, it can really mess you up if you don't manage risk. If you aren't very, very good with managing your risk, it can really mess you up. So just be careful. Be careful if you're trading SPX. Trading XFA when the market opens? I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see if there's good opportunity. I'd probably wait until later in the week, to be honest. NFP week, maybe wait until later in the week. We don't have a lot of big news today. We don't have any speakers that are speaking during market hours. Lisa Cook is after the bell, so probably not. You can trade XSP, the mini SPX. I just trade SPY if you want to trade the minis. the micro SPX is the SPY, essentially, right? But yeah, the whole point of what I was trying to say is that if you're having difficulty in one realm of the market, there's a lot of market that's out there for you to trade. And if you're not having success trading the NQ and it's frustrating, you're not having a good time reading it, you like trading the indices, well, check out what the Dow or the S&P or the Russell has to offer. Maybe you trade during London. Maybe you want to check out one of the other indices, right? Trade the Nikkei, trade the DAX, trade something else. Trade the Kakaron. Trade a different indice. I wouldn't recommend SPX options to someone that can't trade something simple like Apple. Yeah, it's if you go to the problem with SPX is that, a lot of traders trade SPX and it's like the first thing that they trade and they get really, really lucky. Yeah, we do have data at 10 a.m. We talked about it at the top of the call. We have light data today. One of the things that can be dangerous about the SPX is that it can trick you where you can have what seems like an easy trade. You put in $100 and then you pull out $5,000 off of $100 and you say, well, what am I wasting my time for doing anything else? This is easy. And then you start to think, with this $100 that I turned into $5K, what if that would have been with $10,000? I could have made, $50,000 or $500,000, $5 million, whatever. So that's where it kind of hooks you in. And easy come, easy go, specifically with the SPX. It's very dangerous. So if you are, I would say, get your warm up in trading SPY. Trade SPY options if that's your MO. But again, even the SPY options, you get wrecked. SPY was great last year until it wasn't. And the market makers started just doing awful. It was just terrible price action later in the second half of the year. Make 10,000% end of day in like 5 minutes and then blow the account about 2 months later. Ask me how I know. Yeah, there you go. I'm just trying to, I keep it real with you folks in here all the time. And I don't want to have somebody come in here and think that, oh, Rip said I should trade the SPX, and then all you get lucky, and then all of a sudden you're in financial ruins because of it. Is there a funding company for options trading? There was one that was coming out, and they reached out to me, but then I never heard from them. So that tells you a lot. I just don't know how they would do that without a hard profit cap, because you can gain so much in options. I mean, look at if you would have bought leaps on SMCI or leaps on NVIDIA. There's no funding company that could cover that bill. There's somebody out there that's going to make, $50 million trading options. Just not going to make any sense. So yeah, I would say I don't think there ever will be unless there's a very hard profit cap on that. What would you say is the most important thing you did to change your trading career, or multiple things? Journal, being honest with yourself in your journal. That's what I would say. Journaling and being honest with yourself, and dropping that whole dishonesty act with yourself, thinking that you can get by with just lying to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to journal. You have to be open and honest with yourself about ways to improve. Which TopStep X account size did you decide to go with the scaling plan? I think 100K might have an edge. I like to trade the 150K accounts, but I'm not trading on TopStep X today or tomorrow. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll be this week, but we'll see. It really depends on a couple different things. If you're not journaling, journal every single day. Check out CL. Let's see. Bouncing on the MC level. Oh, yeah. 83.67. There you go. Nice rejection there. What is TopStep X? It's their platform. All right, folks. We have about, 15 minutes, 17 minutes till the open here. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. Let's get those likes up. I'd love to give away a free TopStep comment. Let's get those likes up, folks. Be right with you. Uh-oh. Looks like I missed the the bathroom dump to the downside here. Goodness gracious. Wowzers. I mean, we do have the Canadian S&P Global Manufacturing PMI that's going to be out at the market open, but I don't see why that would cause such a ruckus there. Anybody catch that to the short side there? Nice. Look at that. Bob got it. Julius got it. Nice. Very, very nice there. Nice vibe trade channel. I mean, that might have been the... I mean, I know what you're looking for there, discount, but yeah, we're pretty close there for that gap fill. Give big gap up on SPY and triple Qs plus a few other big 7. Yeah. Gap fill there. Rips gap fill seemed pretty obvious this morning. Yep. Congratulations to everybody who caught it. Nice. $100 from Mike there. Took 5 lots. Wow. Look at that. Rips, the amount of flushes that happen when you flush is amazing. I'd love to see it. And lock the account. There you go. I love to see people using the lock account thing there. You think the market will just blow up if we fill the whole gap before the market opens? It's tough to say. Really is tough to say. I do like that we're getting nice market movement again. Yesterday or last week was definitely left something to be desired. Up 3,400 across 4 150K accounts. Nice. Look at you, Vibe Trade Channel. Way to go. Love to see that. Nicely done. Very nicely done. I love to see people using the lockout feature. I've been getting a lot of DMs from people here in Clubhouse that have been using it to their favor, that have absolutely been crushing it, holding on to profits. They don't do boredom trades middle of the day, which is amazing. It's a great feature if you're using it effectively. Locked out 2 accounts down, no total profit for the day, up $3,400. Look at you folks. Killing it. It's amazing. Love to see that. It is amazing. So we bounced pretty hard there off those 80s. 10 points. Not super hard. We are pretty close, though, to the market open, so it's difficult for me to take a trade unless it's going to be super scalpy. So I'm probably just going to lay off until the market open here. Everybody get some good sleep this weekend. Some good Easter festivities, I hope. Some good times. Another way to lock out your TradeAvade account is to not give permission to trade via TradingView. My Kryptonite is trading on TradingView on my on my phone midday. On my on my phone midday and blowing profits. There you go. I liked it before when you didn't have the space. It's funny. I'm beat long drive yesterday. A lot of driving for Easter, right? Don't trade on the phone. 90% bad moves. There's one of my trading friends is a phenomenal phone trader. I don't know how they do it. I can't figure that one out. I mean, I need to see stuff. Phone traders blow my mind. It's Tuesday for you, Hydro. I remember you're always living in the future. How's Tuesday looking? Looking good? I use the lockout feature in 2 ways. If I hit my personal daily loss limit of 750, I lock myself out. When I feel like I've made enough profit or hit 2,500, I hit the profit target goal. There you go. Dakota always trading on the phone. Is he? Is Dakota trading on the phone? We made so much money on Monday. Nice, Hydro. He does it a lot on stream. I thought he used like an iPad or something. Easter with the family got canceled. Spent all day tiling the new master bath shower in the house I'm renovating, so I'm so beat. Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's fun. Doing a little renovation. Sounds like a fun way to spend the weekend there. Anyone else having an issue placing an order through TradingView saying symbol is not tradable through TradingView with Trade Evade. I believe so, yeah. I think that's a widespread issue right now. Phone traders are similar to DOM traders. All they care about is a level. I can't do that either. Yeah, I mean, even if you're just looking at the dome, you know, it's like, still, you gotta, if it's, you know, you're putting risk on, I need to see more. His live account is on his phone lately. Crazy. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I have my live account here on my phone too. I can connect to it without disrupting my other connection. RTrader Pro. There we go. Yeah, I can connect to it. I don't want to accidentally get into a trade, so I don't like having it open. RTrader Pro app, correct, Luna. Because I'm on NinjaTrader for my live funded account. So RTrader Pro is what I use to connect to it and put trades on. Do I have to complete the combine in a certain amount of days? Nope. 2 or less is the fastest you can do. I'm sorry, 2 or more. 2 or less. 2 or more. So as long as it's 2 days and your profit cannot exceed 50% of the target. So on a 150K account, you can't make more than $4,500 in a single day. On the 100K account, you can't make more than $3,000 in a single day. And on the 50K account, you can't make more than $1,500 in a single day. If you do, you get penalized for it. I mean, you certainly can, but you get penalized for it. You have to make more money later. Look at this. Right back up. Holy cow. Normally when that happens, I think it means you're on the wrong contract. Yeah, that's for normal, but I think they're just having issues this morning. Top Step needs 1 day pass. I don't know. I mean, 2 days is fine. 2 days is easy. Get it done in 2 days, right? All right. Who's ready for this open? Right now, the poll says 41% above, 28% below, and 31% say no idea. And remember, folks, where we're at right now, we are at 822 likes. If we get all the way up to 1,300 likes today, we will give away a free Top Step Combine. That is not an April Fool's joke. Yeah, 1 day pass, that means you're breaking the 50% rule. Yeah, that is true. 1 day pass is gamble. I mean, there's got to be some level of consistency. 2 days is like pretty dang low for consistency's sake. Rips on Trade Evade, check your settings for add-ons and make sure the trading view is active. Thank you for that there, Kevin. Could get some crazy volume at this open. I do agree with you there, Discount. If we don't get the likes in YouTube, does that combine go to the Discord? Yeah, I mean, we always do exclusive giveaways in the Discord for combines. Do you use a real gap like that on NQ as a fair value gap? No, I don't, but it's still a gap that wants to be filled for sure. But I don't designate it as a fair value gap. Just a regular old gap. I rarely ever even hit the daily max, so 2 days is fine with me. Yeah, and I think it's, you know, if you owned a funding company and you wanted to fund traders for real, wouldn't you want somebody proving it more so than just one day? That's not really any kind of consistency. And then 5 days of 200 or more to get a payout is like, you know, you got to show some level of consistency. Got my leg now, waiting for the free combine. There we go. This is going to be the third time free combine won't be able to get. Hey, with that attitude, no, we won't. But come on. Let's see if we can get it. All right, inside 5 minutes now. 4 minutes here until the open. 4 minutes. I'm probably going to try to be patient here off the open. We will have to see if we can. We'll try our best to be patient here off the open, but there just might be so much juicy liquidity and it might move so much that we might have to go for something here. Makes you decide when to trade your XFA account versus your Combine account? That's a good question, Sherry. You know, it really comes down to personal feel that day and if the market is setting up with a tremendously strong setup, right? So on this 15 minute, I do want to see if we can actually come back up to this area right here, which is right at our Clubhouse level. See if we can come back up to that level and tap in. That'd be super nice. 3 minutes now, folks, until the open. 3 minutes. ShyX says they're buying it open. Good luck to you. I'm bullish, but if it goes down, then April Fool. I like that. Stay blessed, Adrian from Puerto Rico. Hey, Adrian. Buenos dias. Once again, traders having issues with the platform. I hope they can resolve this sooner than later. Yeah, hope so. Right now, I mean, NinjaTrader gives me the least headaches when it comes to a platform. That's why I use it. And it's my trusty NinjaTrader. I love NinjaTrader. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. If you do, could be more aggressive on the 50Ks and be okay with losing them. Yeah. But yeah, we'll do some combine giveaways exclusively in the Discord this month for sure. Without question. Promise. Absolutely promise. All right, we're going to get our active PLL up here. Good luck to you all. Good luck to everyone on Market Open. Hope everyone stays green. News 15 and 30 minutes after the open, so be careful. God bless you. Thank you there, Mike. Yeah, the big one, the first big one's going to be out. It's going to be the March final S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. That's going to be out at 9:45, 15 minutes after the open. And then the big one, the biggest one of the day is going to be the March ISM Manufacturing. Prices paid, new orders, and employment data out at 10. Combine giveaways, April Fool's gotcha. No, this one's real. This one's real. We just have to get up those likes. All right, here we go, folks. Smash that lucky like button before the market opens so we can all have a green day in here. We are inside 90 seconds here. Good luck, everybody. I like knowing I'll be green after smashing the like button. Isn't it great? Just having that, just knowing that that's what's going to happen. All right, here we go, folks. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully everybody has a nice green day, stays green. Would love to see that out of everybody here. Looks like we did bottom out a little bit here. We did almost fill that gap entirely. Almost. Should be a lot of orders hitting the market here off the open, so please be careful. A lot of orders. Inside 10 seconds now. Thank you, Dominique. Good to see you. Markets are open. Ooh, look at this. A lot of orders hitting the market here. So coming in at 49.8, 10 basis point hotter than the prior reading, 0.1 hotter. I'm going to try this to the short side here because it doesn't want to auction above those 500s. So trying a little cheeky short here. Seeing if we can get back below. Move my stop up just a little bit here. Seeing how aggressive this gets to the downside. I want it to hold below 85. That would be a good area for an ad there, targeting 69 to the downside. So watching here. I want to flush 85s. Some bidders front running 85 there. Interesting. A lot of front running there at 85. Not a huge fan of that. I'm going to cover right there. I don't like how they're bidding up those 85s for now. So covered a little bit. Made a very small profit there. Didn't like how they were holding those 85s. Even though everything looks very... Yeah, I'm going to get back in there. Everything looks very speedy to the downside here. Didn't originally like how they were covering those 85s. But let's see if we can get back down through 70s and potentially trade 69 3/4 here. So watching here on the push back up towards 95. Once again, they are bidding those 85s. Watching here. Almost stopped out 501. Stopped out at 501 there. So taking a loss on that trade. Was trying to get that fade through 85s. We had a little bit of a tuck below, but they didn't give it up. Seeing if we hold above 500s here for long enough now. Watching. I'm trying along here as we're holding above 505. Looking for this to run all the way up to 534 here. Seeing if we get a little bit of a squeeze. And they're selling into that liquidity. They're not taking it though. Interesting. They tapped 515, but we didn't swipe super hard at it. Watching here. These 510s now. Seeing if we get up and over 515 here. With some strength. Should be able to auction into the 25s pretty easily here. Watching. Adding for this blow up into the 25s. Okay, covered all but one. Nice push up almost into those 25s there. There we go. There's that 25 we're looking for. So looking now for that prime target of 34. Nice push up and beautiful, beautiful, and out. So that's going to put us up on the day here. We're up $1,300. Now we're up $3,700. Anybody else catch that nice squeeze to the top side right into that bearish order block there? Anyone else catch that? Nice. Look at those W's in the chat there. Great work, everybody. Very, very nice. Got the squeeze to the top. Nice. Very, very good. Love to see that. So covering at 34 quarters there was a nice move. Or just about. I guess we covered. Where did we get out at? I held that one pretty. 38 quarters. So $4 above our level there. So nice squeeze right into the bearish order block here. Be hands off if only for a quick second. Yeah, 40s are starting to squeeze here. I want to see how high this goes before I jump into my next trade here. VWAP is all the way up at 850, which we're tapping into right now. Wow, what a squeeze off the lows there. From 480 to 550. Wowzers. Hey, nice work there, Matic. Way to go. Wow, look at this thing still going. I guess we want 72 now. This thing's getting vertical. Who missed this type of price action? I sure did. This is wild. So now we're looking for, I guess, 72 to the top side here. Watching for any kind of pullback. Go back over to Ninja Trader here. This has just gone completely vertical. So we're coming right back into that liquidity that we were basically trading into during Globex. Looking for any kind of pullback here. We are 10 minutes out from the next data being released here. I mean, this is just all gas, no brakes. Looking for a pullback here. There's your pullback. Right back down to 65. A lot of displacement here to the top side. Blew right through that bearish order block. So we came up to this one right here. Tapped into that. Let's see if we have any kind of rejection here or slowing down. Nice fail down there into that 60 area and then popping right back up almost into these 80s here. Almost 2K on the XFAs, locking that up. Nice work there, Rons. Google straight up, by the way. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, everything going straight up. Wild. This market is incredible. Again, back down to those 65s. I'm going to try another long here. I'm going to stop at 56. So trying to get this on a triple top breakout here above 75. And looking for more squeeze, potentially all the way up to 600 here. I'm going to add into that here. We're getting up into those 80s now. So watching here. Nice push up into that 80 level. See if 77s hold. Should move my stop here. Adding into this for this push up through 85 now. Covering that there. Nice. So it's going to put us up on the day now. It's about $6,000. Very nice trade so far this morning. So it took 5 contracts, basically from 77 or so up into these 90s. Nice push up to the top side here. And we are still motoring. We do have room, like I said, up to about 600, but that hesitation is what pulled me back out of that, because I don't want to get dumped on there when we're up $600 per account. I finished blowing the second combine for the day. Don't say that. Don't say that. So nice move to the top side there. Very happy with our trades. We are looking at that 600 getting swept now. Just watching here. Debating on whether or not I want to take the trade up here in the nosebleed section. I feel like we extracted enough from this price action until we can wait for that news to come out, and then we can send it right back down. Yep, data is in 6 minutes. That's why my hands are right here. Dow off a cliff? You're kidding. Let's see. Oof. Yikes. Wow. Having a hard time taking it in the nosebleeds. There's your 600 swipe, by the way. 600 swipe and moving all the way up potentially here to 607 now. Goodness gracious. All gas, no brakes. Meta, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, all straight up. What's funny is the S&P is lagging the NQ too. It's crazy. So NQ really wants to hit the nosebleeds today. S&P's rejecting off of the 9 EMA right now. Almost at max profit in my combines here. Nice work there, Acumen. Way to go. Nice trading. Nice work there, Cargo. That must feel good. Question for you, Cargo. Were you using the hotkeys? Or were you using the mouse? Please let us know. If you are listening. Pass my 100K combine. Give it up for Varun in here. What about the 10 plus points still chilling down in the gap? The lonely 10 points down there. We almost hit our clubhouse level 607 on the nose. Coming back down here. Does Top Step X have hotkeys? It does if you're Cargo Colt. He's been staying. He's silent right now, so he must not be watching the stream. But he just shared that he made $2,100 right now. Waiting on my stream deck and hotkeys. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm slowing down on the day. Great price action, but it's Monday in a new month. I like that, Matic. Taking some pause here. You don't want to get too hungry with your eyes in price action like this. Congratulations for anybody who caught this off the lows, 80s all the way up to, 120-point ripper off the open will do you. It does the account good, doesn't it? Microsoft has already pulled back all the way from 428 down to 425. Meta still juicing up towards 500 here. Nvidia pulling back after tagging 920. Apple, our friend Apple, doing nothing but going down. Imagine if Apple had strength today. Wouldn't that be something? 500 on the first day of my combine. Stopping for today. Nice work there, Epic. Nice work, everybody. Look at that. 150K Express. Ava. Do you know what we call that, Ava? Ava is up $1,300 in their 150K Express funded account. Do you know what we call that, Ava?
That's what we call a sack lunch.
That's right. That's a fact. We call that a sack lunch. Nice work, Ava. Way to go. Love seeing you win like that. Way to go, Ava. Awesome job. So we are coming back down a little bit there. We did hit into this nosebleed level, starting to come back. This is where it becomes a little bit more difficult. Shorts are finally getting a little bit of edge up here. Microsoft tremendously pulling back 3 points from 428 there, trading below 425 now. Can we also have the soundboard? I don't know how, but yeah, sure. Up 900 today, only 500 more to pass the 50K combine. Nice, Ryan, way to go. Nice dump and pump day. Yeah, what a day. This is for folks who missed the Globex Open. This is your version of the Globex Open. If you're enjoying the stream, folks, please smash that lucky like button. Remember, 1,300 likes, we will give away a free Top Step combine on any platform. You can use it on Trade-Ovate. You can use it on Ninja Trader, Quantower, a Toss, Motive Wave, whatever flavor of ice cream you want. Lock these out. Love that feature. Nice. Look at that, Spaz Trick. Is that $2,900 per account that you made there, Spaz? Oh my goodness. Give it up. You folks, what a day. What a day. What a beautiful day. Well done. Love to see that. Oh, so good. Clubhouse represented today for sure. Love to see that. Nobody's shy in getting that ripper to the top side there. Love to see that. I feel like we made like $15 on the short too. That was funny. We had that cheeky little and then we were like, okay, let's get long. I know I overtrade those, so locking up. That lock feature is going to save so many people. All right, S&P 51.9 versus 52.5, coming in a little bit cooler. Seeing the market spike a little bit on that news, but I'm not sold on the spike. Looks a little lofty. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this spike. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, seems a little lofty here. Looks like 600s are capping on. So Microsoft is now lagging alongside Amazon. Of course, Apple can't figure out how to go to the north side, which is standard for Apple for the last 3 weeks. Basically, ever since they had that watch lawsuit, Apple has not been the same. And then you follow up the watch lawsuit with the VR headset. Trouble in Appletown. If you're a fan of fruit, Apple not so good. A couple worms in that thing. 3K away from passing my 150K combine. Hopefully can keep it this time. Nice work there, Fiddly Fannel. Good to see you. Yeah, look at that. Quick sellers up at those above those 600s. But this is too tricky for me to trade right now. I don't like this. Not keen on this price action right here. So I'm going to wait. I'm not sold on this to the long side because it's lofty. They're doing the same thing that we saw all last week where it's very thin liquidity, and I don't want to trade that. Got to get back to work. Seeing the AM rips. How'd you do today, Mike? Did you do well? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hopefully you did well today. Kept my short in YM just tanking. Nice work there, Ryan. Way to go. Hold on tight. You tipped before for buy market, sell market to get profit below the consistency target. Just save me. Thanks, Rip. Nice, Woo. There you go. What do you mean when I say lofty? It's thin. It's thin to the top side, meaning that it's lofty. It's lofty, which means you get a real player coming in and capping that off. You're going to get like this. There you go. There's your dump on a lofty bid, right? Lofty bids, lofty offers. Market just goes. And all it takes is real players coming in, and then we go right back down. So I don't trust that type of price action because I want to be a buyer there because I want to join the momentum, but I can't trust it because it's too lofty. When does liquidity come back? I mean, that was liquidity there off the open. That was nice liquidity. But this is not right now, and I'm assuming this is because we're waiting for the PMI, which is due out in 13 minutes. Or I'm sorry, not the PMI. I'm sorry. The ISM. We already had the PMI. We just had the PMI. The ISM. And that's going to be prices paid, new orders, employment. And that's where I think the liquidity is being sidestepped right now because we came back to where the price was being accepted during the Globex session. And, we squeezed out all those shorts. And now we are at the area of the market where we had agreement in price. It's natural for the price to be contracting here. This liquidity is very natural for the market to be attracting this liquidity. We had a lot of acceptance of price during the overnight session, even though the Euro markets were closed. So this is all fair game right now, very normal. Now, if the ISM employment data comes out, remember this week is all about employment numbers. If it comes out and the employment data is off, well, I could see that bringing the market down. We'll have to see. Waiting for all of my final analysts here to get in with the previews on the ISM. Mr. Kofifi says, wife sick, all kids at home, so only a little hello from my side. This group delivered nice. Good to see you, Kofifi. Hopefully your wife feels better and your kids are feeling better. Happy Easter to you, and thanks for stopping by. The 5K profit, it's the little PA account or the challenge. So we're up right now in 4 combines. These are challenge accounts. Wish I was trading in my XFAs there off the open, but sticking to my rules. This is what got me this far in this game, sticking to my rules. And I'm good at knowing myself and my rules. Probably later this week when we have NFP is when I'll be trading XFAs. I'm in no rush, right? I'm in no rush. So I'm not allowed to pass a 50K combine in one day. That is correct, Lito. But you know that. You know that answer. Tradeovate connection restored. Thank you there, Board Yeti. So if you folks are having trouble with Tradeovate, connection has been restored. So I'm going to be sitting on my hands here for the next 10 minutes, I'd say, waiting for the ISM employment data, which is going to be alongside, of course, ISM manufacturing, prices paid, new orders. So let's see. We also have February construction spending that's going to be out at 10 a.m. alongside that. So consensus expectations are 49.5 versus a 49.1 prior. So they're expecting the ISM manufacturing data to come in a little bit hotter. Employment at 45.9 versus a 47.1. So we're expecting employment to come down. So if we did have employment hotter, we could probably see the market coming back down. So if we're above 47.1, or even if we're at like 46.7 and higher, 46.7 and higher, I would say that the market would roll. If we come in lower, let's say like 40, I don't know. It's a tough call. If we came in at like 42 in an employment, not unemployment, if we came in there, I could see the market ripping on that, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Nice work there, Driss. What were you trading over there? Were you on the Dow? Let's see. Did our Dow levels deliver today? That's the question. Let's see. How do we do? We're back at our level right now. We almost got up to our next level. We're right around our level. Nice, Driss. Way to go. All right, so that data is going to be out in about 8 minutes here. I thought I could pass in one day, but can't have a trade worth $1,500 in profit. No, it's total P&L. It's your total P&L for the day. You cannot exceed $1,500 in one single day. Yeah, it's 2-day pass on Top Step is the quickest that you can pass. No problem, Lito. Thank you for being so supportive of the stream always. I always see you in here. We're very close, right? Get to 1,300 likes, and I will drop it down tomorrow to 1,200 likes if we cannot get it up there. But 1,200 people watching right now, only at 9:53. We should be able to get that pretty easily. They totally screwed over anyone waiting for that gap. Yeah, you got to be reactive in this market from time to time. That's where, a lot of folks will have resting limit orders, maybe at the top of the gap, and they're waiting for that. Sometimes you just got to punch it in. And that's a discretionary thing. Some folks are against that too, and that's totally fine. If it's not conducive with your trading style and you miss, let's just say that you're one of those more passive traders and you have an order, sitting here, right here below Clubhouse level, looking for the gap fill, or maybe you're even right here. You don't get filled, and then you sit here and you watch this and it feels like crap because you see it blowing through 2 levels all the way up here to 607. And it sucks, right? It hurts. It doesn't feel so good. What was the top though, by the way? Oh, you're kidding. 607, huh? Weird. Anyway, so maybe you missed that. You missed that move all the way up. And you're sitting there and you're feeling FOMO. Well, either lock it up and don't trade it, or just adapt your style if it's bothering you that much, It's faster. I used to trade Forex, but I dump it for futures. Like futures very better. Yeah, way better. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Morning, Christopher. Good to see you. Yep. If you're a passive trader, it's okay. Don't have FOMO. It's okay. You're gonna miss orders. Don't trade your style unless you really want to. Want to be more of an active trader? It's okay. Perfectly fine. Why was 607 weird? I'm just having fun because it's our Clubhouse level. We often nail it to the tick every single time. Like every single time. We often nail levels to the tick. That's why I was just making a joke. So we are just kind of meandering up in this volume shelf that exists right now from 84 up to 600. Just kind of shaking around here. Need to get better at leaving a runner. What were you trading there, Janky Chan, man? What were you trading? Should prop firms be regulated? Yeah, I think so. I mean, not too much regulation. I'm against over-regulating things. I think that things should be regulated to protect consumers, but there's certainly when you get into the issue of overreaching and then screwing over the consumer, there's an issue with that. So there's a balance between not enough reach and too much reach. And Q3 lots, it's okay. Just one day, one trade. Journal it. See if you could see any clues that could help you for your next trade. Try to be better. That's it. SEC took that personal. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Janky Chan, man. Not a big deal. Yeah, there's a lot of government agencies that tend to overreach. And, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of government agencies that use the guise of, we want to protect consumers, and it's not the case at all. But, if you're an adult, you should be able to do what you want with your own money. The government should try to protect you from scams, but, there's other prop firms out there. They lay out their rules cut and dry. You can read them. It's your money. You should be able to do whatever you want with it. You should be able to trade on whatever prop firm you want. And you know the risks getting into it. You as the consumer should educate yourself on those risks. You shouldn't have to rely on a government entity to, hold your hand through it. You're an adult. It's your money. You should direct how you spend your own money. It's your money. You should have full freedom on what you do with your cash. If you can't figure it out, that's Darwinism, hard at work. Made 12 grand today. Good luck. Be smart. Be patient for those of you continuing to trade. Thank you. Gambler that could, give it up. 12 grand today. Love to see that. Counting last night, I'm up almost 2K over 4 combines, locking out and heading to catch bait for this week. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, WD. Congratulations on your trading there. Way to go. Yeah, this would be under CFTC. 100%. Data is out in 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes here. We'll see if we are going to trade on this data. Market could meander a bit higher here. We do have room to the upside. I mean, we can be going all the way up here today if we have the push, or we could be stopping out up here at that 622.5 area, just kind of mid between our levels there, 607 and 644 3/4. So we'll have to see what happens here on this data print. Yeah, YM is going straight down right now. Yep, we do have a 3 and 6 month bill auction out at 11:30, but that's pretty much it. This is the final big piece of news today, and that's pretty much it. So I'd love to get these likes up so we can give away a free Top Step Combine. But if we can't do it, come stop by tomorrow. We'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it for 1,200 likes. And if we can't get to 1,200, heck, we'll do it for 1,100 likes on Wednesday. No big deal. Does it worry you at all if the YM and NQ go in opposite directions? No, not at all. They contain completely different sectors and components, NQ is very tech heavy, which is what the market's been blasting up on, is the Mag 7 lately. Whereas the Dow is industrials. Is there something wrong with the Top Step site? Not sure what you mean. Let me check on my end. Let me click my link here. Let's see. Let me click my own link. Yeah, it works. Works for me. I can click my 60% discount link, no problem. Hello, Rips. The issue I had with the SMS verification has been fixed with Top Step. Thanks. Nice, Waleed. There we go. Awesome. Good to see you back here. When am I starting the Top Step X grind? Sometime this month, Umar. Look at this. Coming right back down. Whew. 40 seconds till the data. See if we'll trade this. Switching over to Ninja Trader here. I'm going to temporarily get my P&L back to my active P&L here. Let's see if we get any trades. I'm leaning towards locking it up here, but we'll see. I'm happy with my day. We're up 6 grand. So what more do you want from the market, right? Dashboard is working for me as well there, Jamari. Look at this order book clearing out. And when I said this is going to be the biggest print of the day, I meant it. Order book is completely emptied out. 5 seconds here, folks. Good luck. I'm going to be hands off. I just don't even want to, I don't want to give back some profit there, but look at this order book clearing out. 50.3, much hotter than expected. Way hotter than expected. New orders 51.4, higher than the 49.2 expectation. Wait for it. ISM data way stronger than expected across the board here. Prices paid hotter than expected. I'm wondering if we're going to draw liquidity up here towards 607 again and just send it back down. We're seeing equities starting to fade a little bit here. Amazon came right back down. Boy, if you're trading Amazon today, my heartfelt condolences to you. Amazon is a mess this morning. Good golly. So employment coming in at 47.4. A little bit hotter than expected. Prices paid way hotter than expected. 55.8 versus a 52.9. So if you're going to say I had to take one more trade today, I would likely be looking for a short on a failure through 72 here. But I'm not confident enough to take it, even in combines. So if that tells you anything about how I feel about reading this price action right now. I want to see how long this volume holds up to, because I don't think it's going to last. I really don't. I think that most people are going to be waiting for NFP. Most larger funds. And the Fed speak that we have. I feel like we did our business this morning. We did what we were looking to do. If anything, it's just going to be later on. We're going to see more displacement, in my opinion. I'm considering buying a 50K combine. Should I use micro on this account? I think so, yes. Do keep in mind that we are coming closer to the micros to minis conversion. When will it be out? Only MP knows. But that's coming. Don't forget. The micros to mini conversion is coming, right? Don't forget. Thank you, Matic, for always keeping us aware when the news is dropping. Really do appreciate that. Always on top of it. PMI data, reason why YM sold off. Yeah, one of the reasons for sure. ISM manufacturing coming in hotter should give a little bit of rebound to the Dow. Let's see. Just guessing. Nope. Nope, not at all. Sorry, Rips, you lose. Yeah, this is getting gross. I'm watching volume though. Thanks, Rips, for being our voice and pushing for micro to mini conversion. That's what I'm here for. Look at that. What did I say? I told you. I said, drive liquidity to the top side, and this is a short down to 72. Did I not say that? Rewind the footage. I was caught in 4K, wasn't I? Come on. Did I or did I not say that? Right to 72. Come on. How come the 60% off doesn't work? Is it because I'm already a member? Well, if you click it, it should give you the deepest discount available. You take it all the way to checkout without actually checking out. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out. Yeah, you don't have to check out, but you take it all the way to checkout, and it'll show you the deepest discount available. I'm working with them right now to where we can get a discount code exclusively for people who hang out here in the stream. I'm working with them right now. I think that we're going to have some stuff coming up here in the next few weeks that should be... Took your call, made $1,100. Look at you, Tango. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice job, Tango. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming for Top Step in these next few weeks. So please be paying attention. There's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out here. Nice. Locked out of 4 accounts of 400 plus. Nice work there. Good vibe. Nice job. Oh boy, we are coming down now. Look at that. Discount. You're looking for that gap fill. Oh, buddy. Ribs, how do you deal with FOMO? Real answer. Do you want the real answer? Or do you want the fake guru answer? I can give you the real answer. You go through enough pain, you go through it enough times that it just starts to wear off. It's time in the market because you just stop caring so much. Straight up. That's it. Time in the market, and there's no substitution for it. You're going to have FOMO until you don't. It's just one of those things. You just need time in the market. That's really the truth. And it's unfortunate that there's no way to rush it, but you need time in the market where you just say, you know what? It's going to be open tomorrow. Don't really care. Nice work there, Celsius Lover. Look at this short, by the way. Anybody still holding on to that short there? Took that short, call out another 50K. Thanks for, hey, nice work there, Trader Page. That's the truest answer I've heard yet. Yeah, I keep it real with you folks. I feel like a genius today after last week. Look at that, Shannon. Way to go. Good to see you, Shannon. Hope you're well. Let's end the poll here, by the way. We're trading at 0.43, so we're double it where we were. I was down 650K combine, now just 96. Nice. Passed my 50K combine. Thanks for all the call-out strips. Nice work there, Netflix. I love your name. Good to see you in here, Netflix. Look at that, you folks. What is a micro to mini conversion? So if you are trading the micros right now, you're capped out at trading 5 micros on the 50K combine. What is going to change potentially, not guaranteed, potentially, keyword potentially, will be that you'll be able to trade 50 micros. 50 micros equals 5 minis. So the conversion will be whatever the amount of minis that you can trade an equal amount of micros. So on the 150K combine, you'd be able to trade 150 micros, not 15, which is a big deal. It's one of those things where people are saying, well, if Top Step had that, I'd only use Top Step. Well, could possibly be coming. Keep your ear to the ground. Keep your ear to the ground. Keep your ear to the ground. I was going to say grindstone, and I realized that's not the right thing to say. Keep your ear to the ground. Perfect gap fill and PD Val reclaim on ES, of course, miss. It's okay, S-dubs. You're fine. You're fine. That might make my life so much nicer. I feel like I can't make anything with just a 5. Can't trade minis because I blow the 50K so fast. It's coming. It could be coming. Goofs. Micro conversion is going to mean a lot of accounts blown quicker. Come on. No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people are having issues because they're forced to trade, 5 minis. Well, not 5, but they're forced to trade, like 1 or 2 minis in the 50K. And in the NQ, it could be super violent and you could blow your account really easily. Sometimes you want to trade 8 micros, right? I want to trade 8 micros. I want to trade 80% of one mini. But do the contract prices for micros and minis equal each other? So running 30 micros might feel safer, but your contract prices would be super high, right? Are you talking about commissions? If you're talking about commissions, maybe. But so think about it. If you're trading 3 minis, the equal conversion is 30 micros. Well, think about it. TopStep X is commission free. You're only going to have to pay the exchange fees, but I mean, think about it. If you want to trade on a 50K account, and you want to trade 2 minis, but you're like, I don't really like that. Maybe you trade 15 micros and then you could peel off 7 and then peel off 3 and then peel off 2, I mean, it's just, I think it's a good thing. I think it's all a good thing. You have more control of your risk when you have the ability to scale. Yeah, there you go. So Astro Nerd nailed it. Can't even trade 5 micros the way it is if you want to use the OCO stops and TPs. Yeah, I think, it's all going to get better. It's all going to get better, I promise. Up 3,129 on my new 150K in the first 2 days. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, Rips, for your stream, time, and info. Thanks, Boomer. Good to see you. How much are exchange fees for a mini? I'm not sure. They post their exchange fees and all the associated fees on the FAQ. There will be a catch to the mini micro conversion? No. Well, the catch is that it's only available on TopStep X. That's the only catch. If it happens. We'll see. Pay attention this month. Keep your ear to the ground. Is volume bigger on micros? No. It's equal. And you're trading in a sim environment. It's all gravy. It's a gravy train sitting on biscuit wheels cruising down mashed potato mountain. You got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to worry about. Making me hungry. Oh, goodness. Thank you for that there, Dervin. Is that right? 266 versus 266? Oh, no. What's it? Give us the micros if they have that. Micros to minis. Let's see. What am I missing here? I can't read that, Kofifi. I got to brush up on my German. 15th of April. What? Wow. Isn't that something? ETA 15th of April. Wow. Interesting. Carl, get out of here. Oh, Carl. Goodness gracious. Well, let's see. Did we get our likes up, folks? I don't know if we did we? We're at 1,027. If we got 270 more. Come on. I'm going to put my P&L back up since we're not trading this. Good morning. What a fantastic day. I agree. This market's great. We're back. Who's happy to see if you're happy to see this market, toss a W in chat. Are you happy to see this market versus what we slogged through last week? Anybody? Anybody happy to see this? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. No kidding, right? Last week was like going to the dentist every single day. Exhausting. Just tough to read price action. Not a lot of fun to trade. After dropping like 11K a few days ago, yeah, I'm happy. Nice rebound though, Matic. You crushed it today. Didn't you make like $6,000 today, buddy? You crushed it today. Or more. I think you made more. That was like before the market even opened, you were up 6 Gs. Yeah, nice. Way to go. Killer. Market past week or two, Wyckoff theory might be in play. Yeah, Wyckoff, aka SMC. Even if it gets choppy today, seems like we have a decent range to trade, so I'll take it. I agree with you, Astro Nerd. It's so much nicer than what it was. I mean, just looking, look at that. Look at this. This is your Globex. And then here's your nice range here. And then straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. I love it. Nice range. NFP week, right? I prefer hotkeys. What platforms offer hotkeys to place orders? Grant me access. So check this out. We have a hotkey add-on for NinjaTrader that's coming. And that's going to be coming out maybe this month. I'm to the point where I'm going to start beta testing. Mr. Kofifi, by the way, our $50,000 XFA crushateer over here. He's been beta testing it, and he said it's great. It's Wyckoff taking stuff from SMC. Yeah, he took it, and then he took it in a time machine. He traveled back to... No, Wyckoff predates SMC. Yeah, no, SMC is Smart Money Concepts, which was based on Wyckoff. So yeah, there you go. I thought you were trolling or just messing around. But yeah, Wyckoff predates all of that. Wyckoff is the father of Smart Money Concepts, market structure, all that stuff. Deviate nailed it. Yeah, SMC stands for Smart Money Concepts. Trader page. I need 1,300 to pass 150K seems like the hardest. So here's what I want you to do, perfectly imperfect trader. You're going to make a commitment to the whole chat right now. You're going to stop looking at how much it takes to pass, and you're only going to take trade setups that you believe in, and you're only going to focus on just trading those setups. You're not going to focus on P&L, and you're just going to trade those setups. And then by the end of the week, I want you to follow up with us in here and tell us where you're at on that 150K. But you have to commit to us in the chat here that you're not going to look at how close you are to passing. Can you make that deal with us? If you can, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. All right. I love that. If I have a couple of shorts in the minis that I hold through the day, am I allowed to get long in the regular NQ for scalps? No. I think they'll ban you for that. I wouldn't bother with that. No. And I understand that you're not trying to scam their system, but I do think that would fall under hedging, and hedging is a perma-bannable thing. So I would say no. Yeah, I would not roll those dice. And if you really are, if it's like really all in your trading style there, I would reach out to support and then say, explicitly that this is part of your trading style. It's part and parcel for what you're doing. And see if they'll go for it. But I would just err on the side of caution with that one. You think we'll get to a new high? Maybe on NFP. I was up 50% in 3 50K combines. And in the next 3 days, I blew 5 50K combines. Now waiting for the rebuild in 4 days. Don't want to make the same mistakes. Any advice? Basically the same thing that I just said to Perfectly Imperfect Trader. You need to stop focusing on how far you are from passing, because that's the easiest way to blow those accounts. You really just have to kind of not pay attention to that P&L and trading away. Obviously with the 50Ks, you have less room. If that micros to minis conversion comes out, it's going to be a lot easier to trade those things. But you need to stop focusing on how close you are to passing. And I know it's a tall order, and I know it's difficult, especially if you've been at this for months and months and months and months, or even years. It can be a very difficult thing because it can get in the way of what your true priority should be, which would be managing your risk on really good trades. I mean, we took a total of, I mean, this is not going to be accurate, but it says 58 trades. But I feel like we took what? We took one off the open. One pre-market, one short, one long again. Did we take 4 trades today? I'm just looking here. 5 trades. We took 5 trades today. We took 5 trades today and we made $6,000. That's really good, right? I'm not going to say we do that every time, but we made $6,000 on 5 trades, which is nice. I'm not thinking about how close these are to pass. They're close to passing the combines that I traded. But I mean, obviously I'm also running on the fact that I do have XFAs. I do have a live account. So I don't care as much, but it should show you that when you are nonchalant about passing and you're just focused on taking really good trades, think about it. If I was like $300 from passing and I didn't have any XFAs, I would probably be sitting here like, of the mindset, and I had never passed into an XFA before. I'd probably be sitting here hawking the market, just staring at this thing, and saying, oh man, I really need to pass. Oh, it's only $300 away. I can snipe that really quick. And then I'd size up and I'd try to go for a quick little snipe or something, right? Probably, especially if I'm like desperate and I'm desperately wanting to pass it, but I'm not in that mindset. So what am I doing? I'm saying, the opportunities are probably cooked for me. I'm going to come back and trade tomorrow. And that's how you should be facing your same issue. If you pass today, tomorrow, next week, the week after, who cares? It's going to be a lot quicker than if you're bringing these things up really close to passing and then you're so laser focused on trying to pass them, they go right back down. And then you're repeating that cycle over and over and over. If you're looking at the market with desperate eyes, and desperate eyes equals I'm $200 away from passing, I'm right there. I'm $200 away from passing. Oh my goodness. Then I get to make money from this thing. I've been trying so hard. I get to get withdrawals. Now you're looking at the market from a desperate point of view. And now you're going to be doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Market is coming down a little bit here, but you don't want to be looking at the market with desperate eyes. And if you haven't passed an XFA, passed a combine into an XFA, this is probably a little bit of what you're running into. So ask yourself when you're going into a trading session, when I start to feel that desperation and I'm starting to say, oh man, think about it this way. You're stacking bricks, and you get up to that level where it's like, now I'm only $1,000 away from passing a 150K combine, right? You're very, very close. You want to be surprised and say, oh wow, I got over the line, versus like, let's just say that you're sitting there, you're like, oh, I know I'm only like $1,000 away from passing. Wow, we're draining right now. Hold on. S&Ps are coming down here. I'm going to hold off. But you're looking at that and you're saying, oh, I'm only 1,000 away from passing. And then let's say you put on a trade and you put on too many lots and you're trying to scalp something. And then you see 1,000 in your P&L and then you take it off. And then you take it off, and because of the fees, now you're like $80 from passing. And now you're like, oh, I just need to snipe 80. You put on a quick snipe and then you close it. And now it's like, now you're 300 from passing. And then you're 1,000 from passing. Now you're 2,000 from passing. Instead of just focused on taking really good trades, right? Just wait until the market is setting up for you and your trading style. Wow, we flushed right through that 34 level. Wowzers. Hold on a sec here. We are flushing super hard here. The market just collapsed through those 34s. Are we bouncing up to those 34s at all? I'm going to try a little short here. Just a little tiny cheeky short here. I want to see if we bounce back up towards those 34s or not. And if we do, then I'm just going to quickly cover. But if we break below, we do have room down to about 92 or so. So let's see. They are still selling this here. A couple buyers are stepping in. Let's see if we get up above these 30s or not. Microsoft coming down, running into the 9. Looking a little bit heavy here. Watching here, down here below these 20s. Nice flush there, beautiful flush. Adding into that for this break below 15 now. There's some bidders stepping up. Might try to cover if I don't see that flashing below 15 in a jiffy here. Watching. There we go. There's that flash down. Covered 2. Covering one more there. So we add a little bit more chingling here to our total. We were at 5,900. Now we're at 6,500. So a little scalp there. Picking up pennies off the road before we have that big bounce there that we kind of eyed out there. So good stuff. So we're probably going to lock it up here for the YouTube stream after that little scalp there. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in today. We had a lot of fun. I feel like today was nice and educational. Good relaxing Monday after Easter Sunday. And I like our trades. I really liked our trades there. We finished the day here up just above 1,000 likes, which is good, but we can do better tomorrow. So let's gun for 1,200 likes tomorrow. Tell your friends, folks. Let them know we're going to give away a free Top Step Combine tomorrow. So folks in Discord, do not go anywhere. I will be right there with you, folks. Folks on YouTube, I do appreciate you tuning in. Go ahead and go check out Top Step TV. I'm sure they have some lovely programming today. So go on and check them out, and I'll see you folks bright and early here tomorrow at 8 a.m., same time, same channel. Good luck today. If you are going to continue to trade, be safe out there. Remember, we do have a big week ahead of us. Today is pretty much done for the day. But if you see value and continue to trade safely, trade with discipline. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. All right, everybody, take care. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere. Folks on YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow at 8.